Hey guys, I've got some good stuff for you today, okay? Today is yoga day. Um, that of itself brings up controversy. A lot of people talk a good amount of smack about yoga, saying that it's really move over here so I'm more centered. Anyway, a lot of people talk a good amount of smack about yoga, saying that it's pointless, it's a waste of time, it doesn't really do all that much for you. Guess what? Google it, okay? Google yoga benefits or yoga health benefits or something, okay? You're going to find a lot of good benefits yoga gives you. Now, yeah, there are some risks involved with yoga, but there are risks involved in uh, flies, chest flies, you know? There are risks involved in anything any workout you do, there are risks that are going to be involved to a certain extent. So yeah, I guess yoga you can add that to the list, but if done properly, if done right, if done with caution, if done while listening to your body and what it's telling you, if done that way, it can reap fantastic benefits. It puts you in a mental state. How I like to do it is I like to start my yoga session with a few minutes of meditation. Okay, and just start meditating right off. Okay, and it puts you in a mental state that is so untouchable almost. You don't need to drink. You don't need drugs if you're working out. Okay, you don't need all that stuff. Yoga. Okay, yoga is that. It just puts you in a good state of mind. It releases stress. You're putting your body in a certain position that's going to let the muscles relax. You're breathing in, focusing on breathing. It's the mind. It works your mind. Okay, it's such a great thing to add to your workout routine. Okay, I'm doing it this month every Friday. Okay, every Friday it's yoga time. Okay, time to meditate. Time to do some yoga. Time to stretch out those muscles I've been hitting. And it's about moving slowly in and out of stretches, still working those muscles, but not the way that you normally do, and getting them flexible, which is also helpful for your workouts. The more flexible you are, the better you're going to be at working out because you can have a better range of motion if you're more flexible, things like that. So yoga is what it's about. It's where it's at. Yoga is it's the best thing. It's just if you haven't done yoga, then there's no way I can make you understand it. But it gives you sort of just a peace of mind almost while you're performing it. It's great for you mentally, good for your muscles and flexibility, and you know, do a little bit of yoga. That would be my suggestion. And that's not the tip of the day. I told you guys I was going to start doing tips of the day. Tip of the day today is I had it a minute ago. I had it before I started the video, and I forget. Yeah, sorry. Size matters. Yeah, remember that, okay, boys. Size matters. Not what you think it is. Okay, this is not your typical size matters discussion. Today's size matters. That small beats big. I'll let you think about that for a second. Okay, small beats big. What do I mean by that? I mean small changes beat big changes. A lot of people, when they start dieting, when they start working out, okay, they want to get all serious about it, and they decide, I need to make some big changes in my life. I need to change some huge things, drastically change this, change that, whatever. They think, if I do this one big thing, I'm going to be fit. Well, that's not how it works, okay? You need a bunch of small changes, okay? And oftentimes, let's say you do make one big change. It's probably not going to work that well for you because there's so many things you need to change. It's not just 99.899999% of people out there in the world need a bunch of small changes and not just one big change. And everybody tries to make just one big change. Okay? Think about it. And a lot of times people don't actually make a big change. They make what I would say is a small change. Okay? Excuse me, still got a cold a little bit. They'll say, I'm going to cut out second servings. I can eat seconds at dinner. That's my big change. Okay, in what way is that a big change? That is a small change. That is one small, significant, yes, good step, but small thing in the grand scheme of dieting and fitness, okay? Because okay, maybe you need to limit your servings. Maybe you need to do a better job figuring out what you need to eat, when you need to eat it, and not eating so much. But you need to also eat slower so that you don't feel as hungry. You don't just throw it all down and your body hasn't had a chance to send the message to your brain saying, hey, I'm full, I don't need any more. So you need to eat slower, you need to drink more water, which will in turn help you feel fuller because you have water filling up your stomach, and it'll also make you realize how full you actually are, because when you're drinking water, you're going to be eating slower. It's not just throwing all your food down at once and then guzzling down a glass of water. No, it's, what I like to do is I'll take like 2 bites in a gulp of my water. Not to say it's not just, but an actual gulp of water, 2 bites in a gulp. And then after I do 2 bites, a gulp, 2 bites, a gulp, set the fork down, just sit there and chill for like 30 seconds, okay? This helps your stomach send the message to your brain telling it, I'm full, okay? I don't need any more, okay? And also make sure you're eating the right stuff. Yeah, if you're eating white rice and you're eating fat, you're eating chicken thighs that are full of fat, and you're eating potato chips, maybe you're not going to get the message that you're full because you're not full, okay? Because you're putting junk in here, which makes you feel like junk up here, makes you look like junk down here, okay? I did that all the time, okay? 2 years ago, I ate crap all the time. And I got used to feeling like crap, since you really are what you eat. And that was one of the first things I noticed, that when I started dieting, is that I didn't feel like crap all the time. That was kind of cool. And that, I still didn't eat extremely healthy, but just by cutting my portions, in half, and cutting out soda, I felt a lot better. And then once I really, really started getting into it, within the last couple of months, probably, I'd say the last 6 months or something, I really, really got into the health and I started keeping a very strict diet and exercising and stuff. But once I started doing that, I feel great walking away from the dinner table and knowing I'm full, but not feeling bloated and stuff like, oh man, I ate so much, I don't know. It's going to be an hour before I can do anything again. No, it's not like that, okay? It's not about doing that. It's about eating the things you need, not just stuffing yourself. So the tip, okay? Think small, not big. Small changes would be no dessert, good carbs instead of bad carbs, no second servings. It's a bunch of small changes, and when you add up all these, in 30 minutes of exercise a day, a lot of people will take one of those and say, hey, this is a big change. No, it's not. It's a bunch of small changes that make one big change, okay? Once you add all the small things together, it makes one big thing, and that's your change. And then you get your results, okay? Speaking of change, I changed up my diet today because of this book right here, Bring It by Tony Horton. Great book. You don't have it, get it. It's a fantastic book. Yeah, almost finished. uh, has a lot of great things in there about how to improve your lifestyle overall. Not just stuff about dieting, eating right, and exercising. There's a lot of other good stuff in there. Sorry. A lot of other very good stuff in there about just changing your lifestyle overall and how it will affect you. And interesting stuff. You should read it. But he had some stuff in there about dieting. He has the different levels of um, fitness and dieting. The guy never counted a calorie in his life. He's never counted calories. And look at him. He gives his body the stuff he needs. He eats enough calories to maintain his body. Because if you're trying to exercise and work out and you're eating 1,000 calories a day and you're doing intense, an hour workout, it's very intense and everything, you're not really going to gain muscle. You're not really going to lose weight. So it's amazing this guy's figuring out everything he needs to know without counting calories. I'll always count calories because I love the technicalities of it all. How many calories I'm having, what my percentage of, my caloric intake is, of carbs and stuff, all that. I'll do it always. But anyway, I've put together a very good meal plan. Maybe I'll share it with you later. Anyway, I'll put together a very good meal plan based on what I've read in that bad boy. And it's pretty interesting. I'm kind of excited to start it. Not starting it today because I've read that after breakfast. So I'm starting it tomorrow, though. And last but not least, I would like to apologize for giving bad information. I was talking about working this muscle right here, the traps. I was calling it the trapezoid. For the life of me, I am always getting that confused. This is a trapezius, okay? But I call it trapezoids because that's a shape. And for some reason, I'm constantly getting trapezoid and trapezius confused. And I always call this a trapezoid. It's not. It's trapezius. So I'll just stick with traps from now on so I don't get confused. And I knew the difference. I just, I just get lost sometimes, get confused. Anyway, they're still sore from my workout Wednesday. This hurts, so I brought it. I know. And I'm just wanting to get them bigger. I want these things to jump up and scratch my ears for me. So we'll see how that goes. I'll keep updating you guys on how my workouts are going. And see y'all later.